Whoa.
Slow pace.
Okay, anyway, hi, who are you?
I'm Miriam from Keto Chow.
Yep, I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates. I mean, not daily updates, just regular updates of all of our Keto Chow happenings. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Indeed. So we had a pretty good live stream yesterday.
Yeah.
So let's say hi to the chat.
Hello,
we
chat.
got Glenda here. Randy's here as well.
Hi, Randy.
Dennis wants to know who's planning to come to Draper on Saturday. I'm going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
Yep. Oh, I forgot to bring up the printout of the stuff.
Oh, well, I guess I can go get my glasses
Or you
then.
could do that, or you could just pull up the list on your phone.
What's your preference?
S Cash says, wish I could, but too far for me to travel. You could probably just pull it up on your phone and it'll be enough.
I'll find it.
GGB says, hey everyone. Dennis is bringing red licorice to trade for black licorice and orange cream singles.
Oh, yeah?
GGB says, I made some mocha keto chow scrambled egg pudding today. Used coffee as the liquid. Anxiously awaiting it to chill. Never had that before. Wow.
Wow.
Rhiannon's here.
Hi.
So is Rick Wynn. Dennis says, I'm team black. Anybody else? Right?
I had black licorice for breakfast this morning, and it was delicious.
I had stuff that we don't talk about for breakfast today.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I thought you were going to say, we don't talk about breakfast. Is Switch Grocery here? I did not see them. Radical Geek says, hello, awesome people.
Oh.
Stwong is here. So is Lynette and Shauna.
Lynette.
Well, when I left, Lynette was still working. I'm like, well, see you later. She's like, oh, okay, bye. Let's see, Right Family is here.
Working around Keto
Yep.
Chow.
Melora says, hi all from hot Las Vegas.
Oh.
Margie says, good evening, Chris and Miriam.
Outside.
It was like 104 degrees today here in Salt Lake.
We're breaking records.
Lisa says, hi, my beautiful people. Dawn says, hey all, my first Keto Chow Live. Is this your first one?
Yay!
I thought I'd seen you here before. Oh, man. We keep on jumping
weird.
around. Yeah. But welcome. Welcome. Connie says, I got my summer flavors today for a stash. Here, I'm going to quit Chrome.
All right.
See if that helps things. I'm on the old computer still, and it's kind of meh. So he says, well, from Southeast Louisiana, celebrating your three's birthday with discount. I bought a big bag.
Oh, yes, because it's Neha's son's third birthday today.
Oh,
That's what we were just talking about a minute ago on my phone.
Okay. Hey, well, Heath is here, so is Margie. Mimi's here also. Greg says, hello, fellow Ketonians. Teresa says, hey, y'all. Let's see. Lisa loves the black licorice.
Me too.
Susan says, are you going to be coming out with the gingerbread Keto Chow flavors soon?
Oh, wouldn't that be delicious?
So that's one of the things we wanted to talk about today is,
gingerbread.
As a reminder, we don't announce products that are in development or coming. If we are successful at making some new flavor or such, we don't typically say anything until it's been tested and ready to go and in our
sometimes it takes
hands.
a while. Like, just because we test it doesn't mean we can actually come out with it, because it has to be mixed and the ingredients have to be purchased and they have to arrive.
We've had times where we're supposed to, we have it on our calendar that we're going to do something on such and such date, and then like a month later it actually shows up.
Yeah.
So we will not ever announce if or when something like gingerbread might be coming back until it's ready to go.
But I like that idea.
Denise is here, so is Terry. Tina says, I just ordered a few summer flavors and arrived today. Can't wait to try them.
Yay.
Nice. Marianne is here, so is Ready Set Keto.
Marianne.
Ready Set Keto.
Hi.
He said that.
Ready Set Keto.
James? James said that. It just went out of my brain. I had it. Anyway, that she wants to go to a meetup. She's
Emily?
never been. Emily, yeah, thank you. She's never been to one.
James said that she wants to. Well, she should go to one.
Okay. JJ's here, Kim says, I'm guessing you had lots of orders this weekend and holiday taking an extra day. Yes, there were quite a lot.
We had a lot this morning. Our shippers worked their butts off today.
Yep, Radical Geek says, yeah, Switch Grocery was on first. So he says, good evening, everyone. I finally got to order Keto Chow again for the first time in months. I ordered the peanut butter, and I'm excited to try about it. Nice.
I'm so happy.
Dennis likes to mix black licorice with the orange cream.
Ew.
Nice.
Gross.
That sounds good. Let's see. Cynthia's on from steamy Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of things that are hot, Mike is here. Says, good evening. Let's see. Shauna says, I win or lose. Napa hit a record high of 115.
Wow.
Wow.
We are not that hot.
Janice is here from Delaware.
Hi, Janice.
Let's see. Tina says, I'm taking the minerals and magnesium. Is it okay to take both together? Yes. Yep. I have really bad muscle cramps. Been taking 2 weeks. I have good days and bad. Is that normal? Kind of. It can be. Everybody's a special little snowflake.
Yep.
So.
Well, and you just got to look at all the things that you're doing, all the food that you're eating. And I finally just went crazy on the magnesium, and I am finally doing so much better. I've been taking a lot of magnesium at night, but I'm taking like triple what I was taking before. Okay. And it's been really good.
Oh, Denise says their AC stopped working.
No,
Someone's on the way.
Denise.
Wow. John says we don't talk about flavors coming.
Right.
Sandra says I keep forgetting how hot can the water be to make hot Keto Chow. So if Keto Chow is heated above 120 degrees, then some of the vitamins start to lose efficacy. If you're using Keto Chow 3 meals a day for months at a time, that may be something that you could be concerned about. If you are using it for 1 or 2 meals a day, it probably isn't a big deal. So.
There you go.
Jackie says, evening doing a drive-by, 24 days to Keto Chow back in my life. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Dennis still has 14 gingerbread.
Wow.
Patricia says, new here. My name's Patty, and I just started Keto Chow. Love the product. Well, welcome, Patty.
So glad you're here.
Judy says, I think I have 8 packages of gingerbread. Need to use that.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Oh, Jerry, we've been missing you. We just were talking about you this morning.
Yep. Let's see. Cynthia says, someone needs to steal that calendar and leak it. Right.
Right.
Mike says I've been conservative with my gingerbread, conserving my gingerbread in case they don't come back this year.
Good point.
Kathy says good evening. Lisa says I had to order Kathy. 8 packets of the licorice so I would not run out.
I know. I should grab some for the house.
Oh, and Cindy says I'm doing beef butter bacon and eggs with 2 crazy ketos, and I miss my keto chow. Well, it'll be here when you come back.
I want to do that too.
And Jerry says it's only 16 weekends until Christmas.
Wow, that's fast.
I don't know, man. The way that things are going, I don't know if we're ever going to get.
Yeah. Well, my daughter's going back to college this weekend, so I'm
Yep.
good.
Joni says, I definitely need to look at your all supplements. Absolutely. And Bill says, I had some blood tests and my HbA1c is going down. My doctor's so happy. I can't wait for when I reverse the diabetes completely.
Yes. Annabella, you're doing so awesome.
Gina says, Chris and Miriam, the king and queen of the soon-to-be any day now. Yeah, right. It will. Oh, and it looks like she, let's see, it will, oh, it cut off. Anyway, Janice says it's 70 in Delaware. GGB says, who are you calling a snowflake?
70?
70 in Delaware. Well, it's on the East Coast. It's a completely different weather system. Kel says, I'm late. I moved back by Lake Michigan today, and I've been busy unpacking. Wow.
Ooh.
GGB says, life is short. Eat to the gingerbread now.
Yeah.
And Randy wants to know, is the awesome Lynette in the awesome Keto Chow storefront? No, I think she's home right now.
I hope she's home.
Terry says, I miss you at Low Carb in San Diego.
I know.
That is true.
It's
okay.
sad.
Now, speaking about stuff coming out, we had someone ask, are we planning to make daily minerals in a pill?
We've had that suggestion.
We have had that suggestion multiple times.
But
we
right
don't talk
now
about
we don't have any
that,
plans for that.
Yep. And if we were, we want to tell you because it may or may not work out if we did.
Yeah, a lot of great ideas just don't work.
Yeah, it's like, oh, let's do this. And then we try it and it's like
no.
Oh, no.
But I did find this dinosaur.
Yeah, I got that for Christmas, I think. Okay, here's a good question. What form of magnesium is in the Magnesium Drops?
Magnesium chloride.
Yep. Not magnesium oxide, not magnesium citrate, which will give you the runs. It's magnesium chloride, which is the elemental version of magnesium, or rather the inorganic version. Okay, and are we planning to make a pill of those? They were literally next to each other in the questions.
That's funny. Not right now. Definitely not.
Not that we would, none to speak of.
None
No, push
to
the button
speak
again.
of.
The happy
No.
Janice says BBB and E is putting a crimp in my style. Let's see. Bob says made a blueberry pie keto chow with too much butter and it solidified. So I melted it in the microwave and freezing it for my creamy. Or just drink it hot. Don says I'm not doing 3B this time around, so I'm eating my keto chow, not to rub it in.
Yeah.
The retirement pirates here says hi guys.
Heck yes. How are you?
Jenny says 83 down south. Nice. GGB says 62 was our high in upstate New York today. My first day of school and nothing but rain. Wow, wow, wow.
I'm so jealous.
Radical Geek says, I am cold.
Yeah.
So he says, my other half reversed his diabetes with help from Keto Chow. Love your supplements. Works well for me. Well, that's great.
Yes, Cindy.
I still have only seen, what is it? Encanto once.
We should watch it again.
And I think I've seen Moana only once as well.
You've seen this dinosaur more than
I
once.
have. Gina says, how big would the daily mineral pill have to be? BP.
Giant.
It would probably have to be broken up into multiple
like
pills.
4 or 6.
Because it's a tablespoon
It's so
of the
much.
actual liquid.
I get why you want it to be in pills, but I also don't like to take pills all the time.
Well, and here's the other thing with the daily
Kinda
minerals
like
and
it
some
as
of the other minerals. They absorb water.
Yes.
We run into that with the electrolyte tablets, that they absorb water, and that causes problems with the machines that can put things into capsules. And that's usually why you will see a lot of fiber and stuff like that, or maltodextrin added to stuff that's in capsules, because otherwise it's hard for the machine to take it.
Yes.
So Joy says, hi Miriam, Chris, all my Keto Chow friends. S-Cash says, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to your customer service people, in this case Paloma. They do an awesome job.
Yes, they do.
Okay, Sonia has a question. I don't know if you'll know this one.
Okay.
I just received a prepaid Visa card recently. Can I use it to purchase Keto Chow?
I think you can.
Well, it
If
depends.
it's an actual Visa card.
So if you have to pay using a PIN, you probably can't. If you can use it like an actual Visa card without a PIN, then you probably can. But that will be a restriction of the issuing bank. I've seen a lot of I've seen a lot of prepaid cards that don't.
We got some, our kids got some for their birthday, and
That
it
was
was
such
the
a
biggest pain in the butt to try to get redeem the
I think I ended
money
up
and,
like getting out one of those square card readers
and then you
and just charging it and then
Yeah.
giving them cash.
Yeah, it
It's
was
like,
such a
here you
pain.
go. Annabella's having cookies and cream Keto Chow for lunch. Nice.
Nice.
Rhonda says, Keto Chow and my coffee is the only thing I miss in this challenge. 9 days in, and I haven't had any of my coffee since
That's okay.
August 31st. I was going to
job.
include it, but wanted to try the challenge with that. Hey, there you go.
Hey, that's fine.
GLX says the first rule of future Keto Chow products is we don't talk about future Keto Chow products. The second
Right.
rule is we don't talk about future Keto Chow products. That's right. Mike says there are 32 songs on the Encanto soundtrack. I'm sure most of those are
Really?
the instrumentals.
Well,
that you
they
just don't even
probably
notice in the
have
background.
multiple of the same song
Possibly.
by different artists also.
That's true. 68 Sandra K says, so agree with so many people who comment on your customer service. It's fabulous. Please keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, they're amazing.
Sandra says, I love adding the minerals to my SodaStream water. I also add fresh lemon juice. Nice. Margie says, talking about the runs, why do I get the runs every time I take the daily minerals? It may be that the magnesium that's in it is too much for you.
Or maybe you're taking too much at one time.
That is also entirely
what else
possible.
are you taking?
Me, I like to spread out the tablespoon over the course of several hours in a bottle with lemon juice, because the lemon juice makes it taste palatable to me.
Yep.
You like to do like a
I like
third.
to just do a teaspoon
Yeah.
3 different times a day.
Yep, there you
That
go.
seems to work well for me.
Kel says, I had my very first chocolate Keto Chow mixed with hot coffee today for lunch. Delicious. I needed the energy.
Nice, yes.
Okay. Gina says, oh, the daily minerals just the way they are. Thank you.
Just the way
Oh,
they
Mike used
are.
Tensile for the most recent Keto Chow order.
Oh, cool.
We have had a couple of people who are like, why do you have this payment thing where I have to give my
Yep.
my bank account? It's like,
You don't
hold on.
have to.
number one, you don't have to use it. Number two, that's exactly the same as PayPal and Venmo.
It's not exactly the same. It has a different name.
Well, I mean, as far as having to give your bank information, I don't know if you remember, but if you signed up for PayPal, you gave them your bank account information. And that's the same thing that Tensile is. It's just a different way for payments. Don says, just give me cash, no prepaid card. Do you take cash?
Yeah.
It's the universal gift card, and it doesn't even have an expiration date. Kill says, I had my very first chocolate keto chow mix with hot coffee today for lunch because I needed the energy. Delicious.
Nice.
Sean says, this heat is hindering my crafting. With my AC and fan, my glue dries too quick. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh.
Tina says, I found out about you wonderful people in Keto Chow through Dr. Barry.
Nice.
I love the live chats. And then finally, glad I finally found the right stuff for me. Thank y'all. Rock totally. It's $99.3 in Arlington. No, that's not too bad. Kathy's having orange mango creamy for dinner.
That's awesome.
Nice. CCCC says, everyone approached you for the correct mineral balance for hair loss or alopecia. Not specifically for that. I know that Dr. Barry does have some videos specific about that. So I would check out that if you search for Dr. Barry hair loss or Dr. Barry alopecia.
Very specific.
You should be able to find that.
Vitamins.
Yeah. Aside from that, the closest thing I have is Keto Chow, which is a third of everything you need. Lisa says, hey y'all, back from my week-long travels. Such fun with the grandbabies.
Yay.
Nice. Shauna says, I've only seen Kanto once. I'll have to watch it again. And Ella says, I have to have a head CT on Monday.
Oh my goodness.
And Keto Chow is such perfect medicine. I've got skin cancer and plan on having Keto Chow post-op. Wow.
Wow. Well, good
Jenna
luck
says,
with that.
what's your favorite football team?
Me?
Yep.
The one that's winning? BYU, probably.
So I only watch really 2 football games every year. BYU versus the University of Utah. And whatever the Super Bowl is.
Yeah, the Super Bowl.
And I cannot tell you who won any Super Bowl, except I know for a while the Patriots kept on.
Usually the Patriots.
Yeah, there you go. So, and I just enjoy a good show. I want it to be close. I want it to go back and forth. I cheer for both teams.
We're pretty nerdy, not so sporty.
Yeah.
Although it did make me feel good. I mean, can I say this kind of bad? Maybe bad. There's this really sporty family in our neighborhood, and we were playing games with them. And we played a drawing game, Telestrations.
Okay.
And the sporty dad couldn't draw. And I'm like, see, we have something that we can do.
He drew as well as I did.
It was funny.
Oh, Denise says it's the capacitor wire. Wow.
Oh, no.
$315. Wow.
Oh, yikes.
Right Family says it's easier for people like my Chris to take the electrolyte tablets. He's a welder and can just take them really quick when he needs them.
Yeah, I actually take them
people
both.
might be better with the drops.
Yeah.
There you go. Janice likes to do a shot of dill pickle juice. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, Sean's here. Sonny says, I'm not sure, but on the card it has the 3-digit security code. Well, that's just like a normal one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 68
so
Sandra
probably
K
run like a Visa.
has a good question. Do you have a physical store to visit?
Yeah.
And that brings us to the top thing that we wanted to talk about tonight.
That is something we wanted to talk about.
So let's talk about let's talk about
flavors.
The future of Keto Salt Lake. And we did talk about
We talked about this yesterday.
on the live stream yesterday. And
talk about Bruno. No.
So I'm going to, Oh, wait, is that working? Yes, it is. Okay, and it might stutter. Sorry.
Are gone.
So we're going to go to learn.
Summer's over.
We're going to go to the blog.
Bloggy blog pants.
Blog pants.
Wah, wah.
And here in the blog.
I spilled the beans.
Yeah, well, I just didn't know when we were going to announce it. And Miriam decided she was going to announce it.
We just hadn't talked about it yet.
So this is talking about our plans for Keto Salt Lake. What's going to be happening and beyond. Here you have the too long didn't read. Instead of one a large event.
What?
In 2023, we're planning to do a series of smaller quarterly meetups where we bring 1 to 2 speakers.
Yep.
And we're doing that. Actually, it's kind of like Chris and Miriam are turning that over to Keto Chow, which is kind of the same thing, but not exactly. If you skip down here to the end, the plan is Well, we started the Keto Salt Lake conference to bring the speakers and stuff to our local community.
Yep.
And we think that doing this is a better way to do it. So we're going to be doing meetups on a quarterly basis, and it's going to be at the Keto Chow physical store, which is in Draper, Utah. It's just off of Interstate 15, kind of at the south end of the Salt Lake Valley. So we've got one planned for September 10th.
Which is this Saturday.
This Saturday. There's going to be another one on November 19th and then February 18th. There's a list on the meetup page.
And we don't have the speakers on the meetup page because we haven't contacted them yet. Weird, right?
And Miriam has a great idea.
I have a great idea.
For who we're going to have for the meetups.
We want to know who you want us to bring.
Yeah, so at the meetup on this Saturday, we're going to do a questionnaire and ask people, hey, if you could have anybody come to the meetup, who would you have?
Yep.
So, and we know a lot of the people in the keto space, and a lot of them will probably come if we ask. So
I have a lot of email addresses and phone numbers and
like it says, with most conferences, there are several presentations or talks from different speakers that come at you at rapid succession.
Yep.
We feel that this new format will give the attendees the ability to really focus on the specific message and give attendees the option to maybe even talk one-on-one with the speaker while we're all hanging around eating meat.
Yep.
Did we mention several times it's a meetup?
Because guess what? You're keto and you don't have to eat when other people are eating.
That's right.
It's fine.
And I'm planning to set up a camera and live stream the presentation. So I think it's going to be good. And we're hoping that the quality of the speakers and the interval between the meetings will make the meetup something special that people will want to make time for. I don't know if there'll be enough for people to want to travel across the country to attend, but at least they can connect up and watch it with us.
Yep, and if you do, like when we get the calendar set up with all the speakers on it, you'll be able to see. And if you do decide you want to come hang out with Keto Chow, you can pick a weekend that we have one of those at, and you can come see us and hang out with us. And
that's right.
And listen.
And by the way, if you need the address, if you pop it into, either Apple Maps or Google Maps, and you say Keto Chow, it will find it, and it'll tell you exactly how many hours it will take to get there.
12577 South, 265 West, Suite 4A.
That's right. Connie says, sorry, but I cannot go without my creamy. So I'm doing my own version. Beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, plus Keto Chow.
I think that's great, too. It's great.
Oh, Janice says, PayPal and Shop only have my credit card, never the bank account. So that's an interesting point. Generally speaking, when you use the credit card in PayPal, it charges you extra. It usually charges, depending on how you're sending the money.
Percentage.
Yeah, if you want to be able to send it to a friend for free, sort of thing, you have to use the bank account. Anyway, but you don't have to use it. Use a credit card instead.
You don't have to use it.
That's just fine.
Only if you want to.
Let's see. Jerry says, I used a mixer for butter chow and not hot water. Had major clumps and made a total mess. Used warm water and just shaker butter to mix. Was better, but still not mixed completely. Water was not hot enough. It might be it, but you need to use melted butter. You need to use water that's warmer than the melting temperature of butter. I would recommend a blender, and if for whatever reason it doesn't work out,
melt it again.
Microwave it. Pour it into something and microwave it, and then pour it back, and then pour it in there and microwave it until you get it nice and hot. I actually did that with the tomato basil on Thursday. I had that for breakfast. It was delicious.
Soup.
Yeah.
In 100 degrees.
There's air conditioning in the office. Chrissy says, had vanilla today, but I'm about to mix up some orange cream and peanut butter chocolate ice cream. So excited to have some ice cream in the freezer. Nice.
Yes.
Janice says, Eagles. He says, I don't watch the foosball. Oh, the fool's ball. Sean says, my favorite football team is the one that's not playing my Buffalo Bills. There you go.
Right.
Don likes the Seattle Seahawks. Nice. Janice says, remember when the Eagles beat Patriots in the Super Bowl? Okay, there you go. Let's see. GGB says, ripping the Band-Aid off is better. Okay, Vera says, my doctor said bariatric surgery was the only way I could lose weight. I've seen your YouTube. Started July 21st. And I've lost 42 pounds since July 21st.
Oh my gosh.
That's freaking amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
And I just want everybody to know that I am not bashing bariatric surgery by any means. It was really great to hear Lisa's story. I think that it's great both ways. Like bariatric surgery does help a lot of people, and also you can do it without bariatric surgery. So I do not think bariatric surgery is evil. My mom had a gastric bypass almost the same time that Lisa did, and it saved her life. So I also think that it's great.
Okay. Anonymous Facebook user says, maybe one day I'll be cool enough to be a speaker. All right.
You should be.
Kante says, I'm now under 400 pounds. So I'm over the moon happy.
Yes.
Great. Denise says, hoping for November 19th to come. That's fantastic.
That would be awesome.
Let's see. Nina says, can anybody watch this conference online? Yes. So we've got... let's talk about free things that you can watch online. Number one,
the PhD Summit.
The PhD Summit in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It'll be on the Keto Chow YouTube channel. And if you go to lowcarbevents.com, you can find the link to it is right there. But yeah, you'll just be able to watch it live for free.
Plus, we'll be hanging out with some of our buddies. Maybe we can get those guys to talk while we're there. Dr. Westman. Yes.
And we actually had Dr. Westman at the 2022
he spoke.
Keto Salt Lake.
He did great.
You could have watched that for free, but if you didn't watch it for free, you can still watch it on our website.
Actually, Dr. Westman was instrumental in getting me to jump on board.
Yeah.
After I heard his talk, I finally just said, fine, I'll do it.
But yeah, when we do the meetups, you will be able to watch them online for free. Well, John says, I'll come. He says, I just started with you guys. Well, welcome. Welcome. Let's see.
Here.
Lisa says, bring Joe and Rachel and his brisket. Oh, I fully intend to have Joe and Rachel come.
I want to make us a pig. Let's go to their house so he
Kim
can
says,
make me a pig.
Kathy says, it sounds awesome. Anybody else says, I've been making pepperoni chips. They are so evil. Put a little bit of cream cheese on them.
Yes.
Gina says, I just want Keto Chow Steve to make me bacon and eggs. That would be an interesting...
Keto Chow. Oh, yeah. Why don't we do bacon and eggs?
That would be interesting.
That would be
Dennis
way easier
is recommending
than what we've been doing.
Roger Schulet and or Ryan Allred. They posted a YouTube video in
cool.
January that 3 million views.
Well, that's cool.
Cindy says it's 1,726 miles or 27 hours.
No big deal. You can get here overnight.
Mike wants to know, can't make it this weekend, but maybe in the future, will the store be open during the meetups?
Yes.
Yes.
The store will be open during the meetups.
Kay wanted to know if there was something that she could do seated because her knee is hurting her.
Oh, poor
I said,
thing.
oh, we can totally have you manning the storefront.
Totally. She can totally do that.
Yep. It will be open. Tina says, can't wait to see wait to taste fall. Okay.
I know. I'm so ready. I got all these cute fall clothes and I can't wear them yet.
He says, I'm from Houston, so it's pointless to watch sports. If they don't care about winning, why should I care? That's awesome. Kel says, can't wait to watch PhD Summit. Janice says, you guys are amazing and generous. Ed says, will you have a meetup in Nashville? We won't have a meetup because we're not from Nashville. But we'll be at the PhD Summit.
Yes.
But we do the meetup here because this is where we live.
Maybe he's meaning while we're in Nashville, will we have a meetup and meet up with anybody there?
No, we're just going to be...
I don't think we have enough days that we're there to do that.
And it's just going to be Miriam, and our daughter.
Cool. That would be cool.
Mike says, Dr. Westman is a very nice man. Enjoy meeting him. He is super awesome.
He's super nice.
Annabelle says, I can't wait to try brisket. Lynette posted the Dr. Westman Keto Salt Lake 2022. And that was his... prescription strength versus internet keto.
Oh yes.
It's interesting. Dr. Westman will frequently say, everybody talks about artificial sweeteners as if there are studies proving that they raise insulin, but they don't. Or rather, there are no studies that even indicate that. Interesting. Sean says, Keto Chow Steve makes amazing bacon and eggs. Ooh, Keto Chow breakfast meetup. Yeah, that is a good idea.
I think we should do that.
Well, we've got the
griddle. Did you already tell people what we're making this weekend?
I'm making smoked pulled pork.
Oh.
That's what I bought at Lucky's the other day.
We could put it in the freezer and have bacon and eggs.
Nope. Lisa says, if Denise home brings me, I would definitely be there. There you go.
Yeah.
Jan says, that landing at Salt Lake Airport is crazy. The last two times, it hasn't been too bad.
It's just every
The
once
3
in a
times
while.
before that, it was crazy. Kathy wants Krusty Davis for Keto Salt Lake.
I love it. Yeah.
Digital Keto says, I've been ear hustling tonight. Too busy making and eating sausage pumpkin soup.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
That's my favorite. We should make that tomorrow.
Okay. Let's see. Mike says made banana Keto Chow ice cream and the Ninja Creamy. Eating it now. One of the best.
Nice.
Annabelle says I made the Keto Twins baked spinach dip.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
See, I haven't really had any interaction with those two either. It would be fun to bring them in.
I have a little bit.
Yeah. Marianne says, I'm looking forward to seeing you again at Keto Palooza. We are going to Keto Palooza.
Yes, we'll be there.
Let's see. We're going to
stuff.
the PhD Summit, and that's going to be broadcast for free. We're going to Keto Palooza, which unfortunately doesn't have a virtual option.
And that's okay. I really liked what Autumn said. If you guys didn't watch, Autumn was on with Dr. Barry last week. So you should go find that interview. And they talked about Autumn's conference, and she said that she wanted to be really present during Keto Palooza, and so that's why she decided not to do the virtual option this time. I just thought that was really nice of her.
Yeah. Exposing Darkness says Dr. Weston has been doing this for decades. Yes,
I know.
he has.
He sure has.
Joyce says, I want you to know that being at Keto Salt Lake was amazing, and I feel just a little sad that it won't be happening, but I look forward to attending some meetups too. Well, and one of the problems, biggest issues, and I explained it in the blog post, was that we could not find a suitable location.
Yeah.
And we kept on looking around. I was gunning for, let's just rent out a high school auditorium.
And I was willing to do that, but guess what?
Yeah.
High school holds high school
on Fridays. And we wanted to do it Friday and Saturday.
Weird, huh? And we even had speakers, a bunch of speakers ready, and now I'm going to have to tell them that they're not coming, so that's sad. But it's going to be better. We really need to be with our family right now, and this is going to be an easier way to still do something similar. We've been doing meetups for years, so it's not that different from what we already
Well, and it gives us an excuse to start doing them again.
Yeah, and we really enjoyed, our keto people that are here too, and we just, it'll be great that we are going to be like broadcasting, because we've never really done that before, so it's kind of like have seats.
We did a virtual meetup with the Two Crazy Ketos once.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a Zoom call back before Zoom calls. Let's see, Right Family says, talk to you all later. Exposing Darkness says, I don't know how far you are from me near Chicago. A long ways. Yes. We're in Utah. J-Dog says, I made 2KK carnivore chicken nuggets. Yes, we need to make that again.
Nice.
So Lucky's has boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
For $1.98.
For $1.98 a pound.
100 of them.
I could buy the entire, it probably comes in a 40-pound case.
Do it. Get 2
or 3 of them. We could split it up, bag it, and make a bunch of the carnivore and chicken nuggets.
Plus our kids. Oh, you know what? We're losing 2 kids. I'm so sad.
Well, one doesn't leave until November. Janice says, I will never eat bacon again after BBB.
They like to have chicken on Grilling Wednesday.
Yes, they do.
And so we like to bag up just like 3 or 4 pieces of chicken, and then they eat those for Grilling
Sean
Wednesday.
says, I need non-cooking ideas for the next 4 days to cook.
Keto Chow.
J-X says, Keto twins are amazing, and Annabelle says, the Keto twins crack me up. They seem so lovely and down to earth. Let's see. Yes. Oh, S Cash wants Steve from Serious Keto. So the thing with Serious Keto, he's never been to a keto conference.
Did he say he never would go to one?
Well, he doesn't. It doesn't really fill his cup. The idea of going to something like KetoCon or things like that. Who knows? Maybe I could convince him to come.
I don't know. You outed his name.
It's kind of small. Yeah, sorry. It was on LinkedIn. Anyway, Tina says, I just started this keto trip and I can't wait to try all kinds of recipes. Thanks, y'all.
We would love to have Serious Keto.
That is fantastic. Cool. Exposing Darkness says, could you do it when school is out? We probably could, and we looked at there were a couple of community colleges that had an available. There was one that used to be a high school, and they had turned it into a community college campus, but still, it just wasn't happening.
And we do have hotels. It's not like we couldn't find a place. We just wanted a place that was less expensive. And so we just, it's fine. It's fine.
Sean says I could throw some chicken thighs in my air fryer. Mike says I wish we still had Lucky's in Las Vegas. Oh, and Lynette wants some chicken thighs too.
Yes.
I'm probably going to go to tomorrow or the next day. All I know is, hold on, let's see. I went to...
If you go there, will you donate my stuff? It's in the back of my car. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're finding your pictures of meat? That's what I was going to ask for you to make for dinner.
I did put all of that into the
Those are like
into the
as
smoker.
big as, each one is like the size of my arm.
Those are prime rib roast. Oops. And those are all the ribeyes that I bought.
And Audrey helped you bag them up?
Yes, she did.
That's
And
so
some of
nice.
those were crazy thick. So it's funny, Lucky's not the super highest quality meat, but when you put stuff through a smoker and then a sous vide, it doesn't matter. So Mallory wants Keto Chow pumpkin spice. We have one. It's just not currently available. Although it is, if you watch the unboxing videos,
it's in the surprise box.
The 30 meal surprise box for the month of September.
I have a headache.
So we've got one. In fact, hold on a second. You've got a headache, huh?
I have a headache.
If you go to shop and then Keto Chow, I don't know if you've seen this yet, Miriam.
Probably not.
You scroll down to the bottom, there's this section that says currently
Gray
unavailable.
boxes.
Just wait for it to load. It's
Oh.
having a hard time loading. But you've got blueberry pie, eggnog, gingerbread.
Is that just going to make everybody mad, though?
But they're just, it's a section where we pushed all the stuff that is currently not available, like the pumpkin spice caramel. It's down there at the bottom.
What's in the bottom?
So, and it actually automatically moves down there if it goes out of stock.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Spencer set it up right.
Well, good job, Spencer.
Let's see if Visual Q says I'm a Cowboys fan unless Tampa Bay is playing. Which reminds me of somebody saying we have a team rivalry here with BYU and Utah.
Yes.
They said every BYU fan should cheer for the University of Utah unless BYU is playing Utah. Any other time they should cheer for each other. I'm like,
Well,
you know what?
Probably.
Mike says I'd love to meet Serious Keto at the conference someday. I would like to meet him in person too.
I bet I'm taller than he is.
Well, and what's his name? Dennis from Black Tie Kitchen. He would be a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
Victoria says, "Hello, everyone. So glad I'm joining you. It's been a long time. Well, welcome
Victoria.
back." Let's see. Yellow Sean says Serious Keto is kind of like an introvert. He is totally an introvert.
Chris is an introvert too. Did you know?
I have my
He's
times.
halvesies.
And I used to have a white personality, and I switched to red.
Instead, he turned into not a white person. What? Wait, what was that?
Yeah. Which when we did the
You switched
color
to red
test
before I met you.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
when we did the color test, when he was reading off, with the different characteristics of the colors, he's like, and let's do red first because they won't be able to hear anything because they'll be like, I don't care about anybody else. Tell me about me. And I was like, oh, yep.
That's true.
And Evel says I could eat chicken wings. I'm getting hungry now. Yeah, and Exposing
Yeah,
Darkness says it's a
chicken wings sounds
21-hour drive to Salt Lake.
Oh, that's not
Mike
too
says
bad.
sales in most stores changed on Wednesday where I live. Our Lucky's runs through the end of today, Tuesday. Genesis Keto Chow ice cream. Since I got the Cuisinart ice cream maker, your video convinced me. Freeze the bowl for 1.5 quarts. Nice.
Oh, Shauna has donations in the back of her car too.
Oh, nice.
I actually went over a speed bump and they all went. And then I went and got a grocery order and forgot there was all the stuff in the trunk. So the guy put it inside the box.
Dennis says that he went to go get some of the beef rib steaks and saved $18. Yes. I thought you saved more than that. I won't tell you how much I saved, but it ended up being 32%.
It was amazing.
Victoria says, anyone ever made chicken pot pie filling using chicken keto chow? Yes! There is a recipe on
And
our
it's
website.
delicious.
If you search for
We
pot
should
pie.
make it tomorrow.
You keep saying things we're going to make tomorrow. J-Dog says, headache, magnesium is
With the
great for that.
chicken that you're going to buy at Lucky's.
But I don't know if I'll have it there. Marianne
we'll
says
make it the
it's
next day.
2,234 miles.
Oh, that's far.
Use an aeroplane for that. Mike says, in other words, it's coming out, but they can't talk about it because of protocol. Right. Let's see. Yeah, Mallory says, I can't wait for pumpkin spice. Randy reminds you, don't forget to hit the like
Pumpkin spice
button.
sounds good.
Let's see. Marianne. Oh, yeah. Oh, it scrolled up. There you go.
Scrolly pants.
Ba-ba-bam.
Sorry, I
okay,
have
let's see.
minimal makeup
Where was
day.
I? Cindy says,
So-
I get the month before Keto Chow box. Since I started the 28th of July, I get the August box. Nope, I got the July box, but in August. Really? Did you?
Is it because it was like the first week of August? We could have just been behind
It
on
should
shipping.
have, yeah.
If you ever have a question, reach out to customer service and they'll look it up for you. Because they can see when you ordered and they can see when your credit card goes through and all the things.
Tammy says, hi from Indiana.
Hi,
Go
Tammy.
Colts. Love Keto Chow. Fruit Loops is our current favorite. Lemon meringue with strawberry and orange cream make the
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
It's like
Denise,
Fruit Loops milk.
the total came to $315. Didn't get charged for the fuses. Teresa says, I'm putting donation in my truck too.
Look at us,
Brenda
we
says, I
put
like
in
to drive
together.
around with my donations for about 2 to 3 weeks.
I do too.
Well, so this morning, when we went on the low carb cruise, one of the speakers was Frederick Hahn,
yes.
who has a book called Slow Burn
Do you want to see it?
Revolution. I don't think it's over there. I think it's over. It might have connected back up. Hi, guys. This.
outermost pocket you mean.
So, this is my contingency plan. The computer just blue screened. Like, it went bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, we are using my backup right now, which is my phone. And with any luck, it picked up on the broadcast where it left off.
Maybe. Oh, here's me.
And,
Now
yeah.
you can see the background. Do you want to stand it
Here,
up
can
on
you
here?
hold that?
Yeah, let me stand it up
Well,
on here.
hopefully I'm going to be switching back over to the
And then we'll move it again.
computer.
Ah,
Just hold it.
I am
That's
gonna.
what I'm saying.
I'm gonna stop holding it.
It's just hold it.
I have a shaky hand. It's fine. It's fine.
Hi,
Nobody's
guys.
stressed. It's fine.
We can't see your comments, by the way,
Yeah,
right now.
unless I pull it up on my phone and then I can.
Okay,
So,
let's see.
Look, you
I'm
can see
about to. I'm gonna try switching it back
we'll
over
see if it works.
to the other stream. We'll see if it works.
Technical difficulties. Nope. Oh,
Okay,
that's not-
okay. We're just gonna keep it on here, okay? Keeping it on here. Maybe.
Keeping it on here. Why can't I see? Why can't I zoom
Is the sound mute working? No, you turned
in? Yeah,
off
I
the
turned
sound?
it off so
Oh,
I can
okay.
hear it.
Well, people see us. Okay, now it's gonna echo.
I know. That's why I turned it off. So now
Well, that
it's
was
fine.
fun.
All right.
So the computer blue screened.
What you were saying was
Oh yeah, we started doing that.
we started doing the slow burn today.
But in order to do it, we had to get all of the stuff out of the room that our daughter had been putting there
Oh yeah.
for people to look through, for her siblings to look through. So anyway, let's see. Kellen, Michigan says, "Ruh-roh. Hey, at least I had a contingency plan ready to go, right?"
Debbie says
mean-
facial expressions are awesome.
Is it still in the same? Is it still in the same one?
yeah.
Yeah, it's still in the same one.
Still the same one.
Okay, let's see. Dawn says my
People are
first
talking to
live.
each
Yeah.
other. Oh, you're
So
on.
he says every time it freezes, Chris is touching his nose. Yes, I am. Let's
He
see.
touches his nose a lot. Like,
Randy
you
says I
think
gotta
he's
run.
super
Everyone have a
chill.
great evening. Oh, we're getting close to when we would be done anyway. Mike says glitchy, but if you disappear again, thanks for having the live. Enjoy the meetup. Wish I could be there.
I know.
Annabelle says, yeah, I'm in a lot of pain waiting for surgery. I'm sending hugs. Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, we send hugs.
Shauna says, I'd love to see what you guys are doing for slow burn. The exercises.
Yeah,
so
we're doing it.
he had an option on his website where you
Yeah,
could
where you could
purchase like a
buy.
video that walks you through it, which is kind of just like buying the book.
But the book has like super great pictures, and they have it has like step-by-step instructions on how to do everything, and it's all
Well,
stuff that you've done
3/4 of the
before.
book is teaching you the science behind why it works.
Yes.
So Linda says, nerd, nerd, nerd. Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But it was good. I'm sore. Are you sore?
Yeah.
If you touch your nose, it's gonna freeze.
I know. Teresa says I noticed the touching the nose too. Let's see. Cindy says we're all cool enough to do some walking. Have a great week. There you go. Producer Keto says my backup plan if a live messes up is to apologize and turn off the computer.
You're like, I'm done.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We're done.
I'm out.
Oh, Hollis Ann says please invite Ede, E-D-E, from Black Carnivore to speak.
A-Day. We met her at KetoCon.
Yes.
I would love to have her come. She was amazing. We had a great time.
Oh, Sean says, I had that book. It's the one that the mail carrier got stuck in the box for 3 days.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Read through it. And, it was actually really nice because you're not supposed to sweat during the workouts. And so if you get to the point where you're feeling hot, you're not supposed to get that part.
Yeah.
Get that far. So you could almost do it in street clothes and be okay. But I really enjoyed it. It was slow. And another thing that I liked about it being slow was because... now I'm stretching my nose. A thing that I noticed that I didn't think of ahead of time was I could position myself in a way that wouldn't hurt. And so if my knee was catching, like if you're doing a whole bunch of squats and over and over and over and over, like you're doing them quickly, it's easy to not notice if you're doing it in bad form. But when you're doing it slow and you start to feel even a little twinge of pain, it's like, oh, I need to move so that I'm doing this correctly, so that it doesn't hurt. And I didn't think of that before we started doing it. So I
did notice my right shoulder has been hurting, and I think it actually has to do with how I'm sleeping. And that it stopped doing that this morning.
Oh, wow, nice.
GGB says it's just spinning for me. Try refreshing. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Lisa says I like people with a sense of humor. You're my kinds of people.
So is it
no,
on there now?
No, it's on this still. I'm just going to keep it on here.
Okay.
Jan says it's amazing how a mailman can stuff your packages in the mailbox.
I know, right?
Sean says, thank you both. I need that encouragement. So, well, now that we've talked about the stuff. Oh, there was one more question.
What was it? Let me find it on my phony phone.
Dang. There it is. Oh, have we considered... Oh, there were two questions. Have we considered doing a lower protein option of Keto Chow?
Oh.
We've had people ask for, can we do it with less salt or less vitamin K, less protein? The thing about less protein is that...
You'll be getting less protein.
Well, and there are some misconceptions about the amount of protein that you should be getting. Frankly, a lot of people, they'll use, say, the Chronometer keto calculator, and that's way too little protein for most people. Like a typical woman will need 80 grams or more of protein a day if they want to have their hair not fall out, which I hear is important for most women.
Yeah.
So, and most dudes will need anywhere from 90 to 100 grams. And so a version of Keto Chow that uses less protein, you could do that by using our base powder, which is all the vitamins and everything else that's in Keto Chow except for the protein, and just use less protein. So, I mean, that is an option. The base powder does a great job of covering a lot of the edge cases.
Yeah.
So...
Well, and typically people use Keto Chow for one meal a day. And so you're not going to be getting too much protein by any means by just having it one meal a day. You're going to have protein in your other meals or whatever, and you're going to make sure you want to get that protein. And that's something else that we need to remember, like fat is your lever, but protein is a goal, and then carbs is your limit.
Kel says, if anything, I need more protein. Annabelle is out, and Jan says, ask Dr. Westman about protein. Ellie says, I love my hair. Right?
I know. You don't want
Teresa
that to
says,
go.
I like about 90 grams most days.
Yeah.
And the other question was, has anyone tried using the beef soup-based Keto Chow instead of beef bouillon in recipes?
Oh, yeah. We do that all the time.
Well, it doesn't have as strong of a flavor.
It's not the same, because it does taste like beef bouillon.
Look at this.
The computer died again. Look at that.
It just died again.
What? You just showed them the mess on the floor.
I know. Look, there it is. Trying to connect up.
Dying. Oh my goodness.
Now that's different camera. There we are.
I know what it looks over there. You.
I've posted pictures of what it looks like over there before.
No, I don't think you should.
Okay. Anyway, so apparently that computer is done for the evening. So I'm glad we kept it on here because, yeah. Well, I can't read the comments anymore, so I think we're going to get off.
I think so.
Where do you get off? Right now. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hope you have a fantastic day. We won't be live streaming the keto meetup that's this Saturday, but we're planning on doing the live stream of the one that is in November. So anyway, you all have a fantastic evening, and we will see